I'm going with Terrence Crawford. You know, big weight jump, a dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove to me that they can break Terrence Crawford's will and that he can't figure it out against you. You know, it ain't no disrespect toward Canelo, but I've said this the last couple of years. I'm not betting against Terrence Crawford against nobody right now. You got to show me that you can beat him.
I fought against Crawford, I couldn't even hit clean. They both hit hard because, and you could see the strength when I was fighting against Crawford. He is very strong as well. So look, yeah, but why does he need to give that much weight? He's pound for pound #1 in the world. Why does he have to go for fighting Canelo?
Canelo Crawford.
It's very hard. 50-50. For me, pound for pound, #1 is Terrence Crawford.
When seasoned boxing experts discuss the most awaited showdown between...
As seasoned boxing experts discuss the highly anticipated showdown between Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Crawford, a clear consensus is forming. This fight may not be competitive. Many analysts believe Crawford's jump up 2 weight classes to the super middleweight division puts him at a major disadvantage. Canelo's proven ability to deliver punishing body shots and break down opponents at 168 pounds, combined with his championship experience at higher weights, is expected to overwhelm Crawford's style and physique. Jaron Ennis warned that moving directly to 168 pounds to face Canelo is a major mistake for Crawford. He advised Bud to first test himself at 160 pounds, pointing out that Canelo has long dominated the super middleweight division and has repeatedly stopped larger fighters.
But I think you gotta lean more towards Canelo because, like I said before, he been putting big guys out and down. And Canelo not even really a 68 pounder. He probably really should be at 60 maybe. And he been hurting these guys. I think he be dropping these guys and things like that. So, and them guys be way bigger than him come fight night. I know that for sure. They be probably close to 200 pounds, and he dropping those guys like that. So, I don't know. You know, it's gonna be a great fight. You know, the fans want to see it. So, so be it. I think Crawford should take a warm up fight. At like 60 or like at least at 60, just to get his body, to fill into somebody a little bit bigger, and things like that. I know when you go up a weight, you gotta, develop that power and not develop the power, but like put that muscle on and be heavier and things like that. So he might not want to take a fight because he's trying to build up right now. But I think he should just to stay sharp and that way he don't have like a long layoff or anything like that.
Former champion Carl Froch echoed those concerns, arguing that Crawford is moving up multiple weight divisions and likely won't last beyond 6 rounds against Canelo's relentless strength and bodywork. Froch predicts that Crawford will struggle to make it past the 4th to 6th round due to the extreme weight jump.
It was absolutely crap, load of rubbish. The fight really was a waste of time. If you haven't watched it, don't watch it because there's better things you can be doing, like probably watching the grass grow or watching some paint dry maybe. But that fight was a total waste of time. Watching that as a former unified super middleweight world boxing champion and Hall of Famer, I was thinking to myself, what an opportunity you've got there. If I was fighting still 10 years ago, if that opportunity came up for me, I know Canelo Alvarez is going to be a tough fight for anybody. I know it's a long ask trying to beat a guy like that, but come on. If I'm in there with Canelo for whatever amount of money, there's going to come a point where I'm saying, right, I'm going for it now. Probably around 3 or 4, I'm going to stick it on him and have a go. To be given an opportunity like that, Skull, defending his IBF title and potentially becoming undisputed, to go in there and just perform like that, for me, it's not acceptable. And I think in my day and with my mindset and the way I used to fight, I'd have gone for it. Just gone for it and then give the fans, give the boxing fans and do myself and my trainer proud.
He has passed his best. He's had over 60 fights. Mm-hmm. He's made a fortune. Why is he even still fighting? But this is a super fight against Crawford. Yeah. But it could go wrong for him. He could end up losing. Whoever loses, it'll be an upset because the amount of people that think Crawford's going to win. Crawford's certainly an unbelievable bad boy fighter, proper good fighter. Then you've got Canelo who just understands the game.
Abel Sanchez, former trainer of Gennady Golovkin, called the matchup ridiculous. He stressed that Crawford hasn't demonstrated the power or physical development required to be competitive at 168 pounds and would need a knockout to win, a scenario he sees as highly unlikely.
Canelo versus Terrence Crawford. I'd like to get your thoughts on how that fight plays out and a prediction if possible.
Okay, well, first of all, Terrence Crawford is a great fighter, but so is Canelo. I think that, in my opinion, their IQ is similar, except Canelo doesn't get hit like Crawford gets hit. In my opinion, Canelo's a bigger man. Not that he started out as a bigger man, but he's now a bigger man. He has been hit by not only Gennady, who's one of the biggest punchers that I've ever coached and I've ever seen, but he's also been hit by Bivol, by Kovalev, who's a big puncher. You know, he's been hit by big guys. Crawford had a hard time with a 154-pounder who hit him often. So I think that no matter how much weight he puts on, no matter how smart he thinks he is or how big he thinks he is, he's going to be getting hit by a truck. And he's not used to that. And I think that at the beginning, just like it was with Kell Brook and Gennady, at the beginning, the speed and the talent.
Sparring insider Corin Davis, who has trained with both fighters, also sided with Canelo, citing his physical size and strength as decisive advantages.
It'll be a lot you have to. It'll be a lot to get that victory based on, you know, size alone. Not that size wins fights, but you got a guy that got size and skill. It'll be hard. I mean, nothing's impossible. But if I had my money on somebody winning the fight, it'll be Canelo Alvarez. Even though Terence Crawford is a great fighter, they're both great fighters. You got two great fighters in there. I think one guy got the advantage due to his makeup, his body type, how big of a person he is, and I think that will be a deciding factor in that fight.
Jumping up 21 pounds, would Crawford have to fight the perfect fight?
Absolutely. Size will play a factor in that fight. It won't. It'll be a lot harder to damage Canelo. Canelo his punches will be way more effective than Crawford's punches if they fight at 168. So I think it'll be an issue. It's not impossible, but it would be hard.
Terence Crawford, however, believes his greatest advantage lies not in power, but in his elite fight IQ and adaptability. In interviews, he stated that he doesn't need a knockout to defeat Canelo. He plans to study Alvarez in the early rounds, make in-fight adjustments, and systematically exploit weaknesses. Crawford emphasized his ability to switch stances, bait opponents, and disrupt rhythm, turning Canelo's pressure into opportunities. He believes precision, timing, and intelligent offense will matter more than brute strength. Addressing concerns about size, Crawford said, "You don't know how strong someone is until you're in there with them." He remains confident in his ability to hurt Canelo.
I feel I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not. Kovalev.
Kovalev was older. And he does. Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power, but all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is not there.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo going?
A tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching him, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be good.
He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. I think this fight is gonna be in the books of the history of boxing for sure. That's for sure.
For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you right now.
You can see it, but it's gonna be difficult. You take it to your home.
I'm taking them. And ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it come fight
and
night.
I know Turkey is in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't know different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
We'll see.
You're going to see.
We'll
you know
see.
it.
We'll see.
We're going to see.
Sean Porter has expressed serious doubts about Crawford's ability to withstand Canelo's power over a full 12-round bout at 168 pounds. He highlighted the massive jump from welterweight to super middleweight as a key risk. While praising Crawford's elite skill set and ring IQ, Porter warned that Canelo's power and early pressure could wear him down.
The others say, like, no, that's 2 more weight classes. Like, once he gets touched by Canelo, it's going to be different.
I am concerned about him absorbing a Canelo punch, especially through the course of 12 rounds. We do know this about Canelo. He's going to slow down, so I think if anything, Canelo would try to start fast and bang on him and break him down before he gets later, and he's still got that kind of steam. But, there's so many components that make a champion. There's so many components that make a great, a legend. It's just so much to go into. It's a conversation that lasts an hour easily when we talk about all of the components that Terence Crawford has, all of the components that Canelo have, and how we find how they even out and who trumps one another, you know what I mean? We tried to do that with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and we see how that panned out, you know what I mean? So
Bill Haney has been outspoken and fiery in his support of Crawford. He boldly claimed that Crawford will beat Canelo into a bloody pulp, calling him the best fighter in the world. Haney dismissed any suggestion that size or fame would matter against Crawford. At the official press conference, he even placed a $100,000 bet on Crawford and declared, "It kicked off when I show it." Haney also urged Crawford to be cautious, not just in the ring, but with any potential doping controversies surrounding Canelo's camp.
Canelo Crawford, what's your breakdown of the fight? Huh? Canelo against Crawford, what's your breakdown?
Man, when you talking about these big fights, you whispering. You talking, huh? You said Canelo and Crawford?
Yeah.
Man, come on, man. That's the biggest fight, you know what I mean, in boxing right now. Canelo and Crawford. Crawford stepping up. Man, it's so big, you got Muhammad over there saying something about it. That's how big it is. It came off the bench from the 60s, right, Muhammad? You go back in the 60s? Yeah, well, listen. Canelo is big. And shout out to Crawford stepping up. But does Crawford have to be worried about more things than just boxing? Uh-oh. Absolutely. Uh-oh. Let's go. I didn't say he has to do any accusing, nor we would do that, but I'm saying is, let's worry. If you watch what happened to Devin, Devin just came out and said the damage is done after the fight. You can never go and repair that. So let's be cautious, let's be prepared, and at the very least, join 365 VADA, 365 drug testing like Devin is doing.
Crawford has also spoken candidly about past opponents, revealing insights into how he measures elite power. He named Yuriorkis Gamboa as the hardest puncher he has ever faced. Despite knocking him out in their 2014 lightweight title fight, Gamboa's speed and power stood out. He also praised Egidijus Kavaliauskas as the strongest opponent he's faced physically, though not necessarily the hardest hitter.
So we're going to rate your past opponents. I'm going to give you 5, and you rate them on a scale of 1 to 10 and give me like a 1 sentence as to why, all right? Yuriorkis Gamboa.
I rate him 10 because he was undefeated at the time. He was a 3-division champion. He was in his prime, on a break of being one of the biggest faces in boxing.
Mean Machine.
One of those guys that, you know, was on a break of becoming a world champion before he fought Terence Crawford. I think I give Mean Machine a 7. He was pretty technical.
Sean Porter.
Sean Porter, I give him a 10. He's been in the ring with a lot of fighters. Porter is a well-rounded fighter, great person at that.
Israel Madrimov.
Israel, I give Israel a 9. I think, you know, experience played a big factor in our fight. He did real well against me. I give him a 9.
Errol Spence Jr.
Errol Spence, I give him a 10. Undefeated, 3-time world champion, well, unified world champion. Running through all the welterweights that he was put in front of him. You know, beat a few champions at that. So I'll give him a 10.
Jose Benavidez Jr. made a bold statement, calling Crawford a beast and expressing confidence that Bud can beat Canelo at 168 pounds. He highlighted Crawford's intelligence, unpredictability, stance switching, and high ring IQ. While acknowledging Canelo's size advantage, Benavidez stressed that size alone doesn't win fights. He believes Crawford will outsmart and outbox the Mexican star, entering the fight with a mindset to win, not just survive.
A lot of people are counting Crawford out. Crawford's he's smart, he knows what he's doing. Canelo, you know, I mean, he's not that big of a guy. He obviously weighs more, but I mean, you can't take nothing from Crawford. He goes in there to win. So I mean, I feel like it'd be a good fight. You know, it sucks that my brother didn't get the opportunity, but I mean, only Canelo knows why it didn't happen. And you just gotta keep moving forward. You know, gotta keep moving forward. But it's gonna be a good fight to watch. I got Crawford on this one. The thing with him, he adjusts. He's a smart motherfucker. He adjusts. He's not only does he switch from southpaw to orthodox, but he's just a smart. He has a high IQ in boxing, you know, and that's what I feel like. All these fighters that go in there to fight Canelo, they already go in there scared, is what I believe, you know, which already beats him, you know. So Crawford's gonna go in there to not gonna go in there to fucking. So I mean, I have it going Crawford, bro. To be honest with you.
Boxing icon Manny Pacquiao advised that Crawford must sharpen and maintain his speed and slick style to counter Canelo's strength and size in their September 13, 2025 super middleweight clash. When asked about Crawford's chances, Pacquiao reacted, "Good for Canelo," before urging Bud to double down on his movement, speed, and technical precision to overcome the physical challenge.
If 12 rounds, Crawford win, I think.
Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, what do you think about that fight if they did fight? Looks like it's up for September.
Good fight. You know, if 168 pounds, I think it's Canelo, but it's Canelo better technique because 50-50. If 12 rounds, Crawford win, I think. If knockout, it's Canelo.
What makes Crawford so difficult to fight against?
He has power, smart, in more practical.
He has more experience. He's very experienced.
Israel Madrimov, Crawford's most recent opponent, offered a cautious yet firm take on the matchup. Despite narrowly losing to Crawford at 154 pounds in 2024, Madrimov predicted that Canelo will win, likely by decision. He explained that moving up 2 weight classes makes this a completely different kind of challenge for Crawford. While praising Crawford's skills, Madrimov emphasized the size and power gap, concluding,
"A lot of people that say that Crawford can beat Canelo, no problem. I mean, I respect that, but I just think they're stupid. I mean, excuse my language. The size difference of a bigger man changes everything with one punch. And I can see the same thing. I mean, you saw Canelo Alvarez fighting Amir Khan. Now, look at this. Terence Crawford moved from 47 to 54 to fight Madrimov. What did he do to Madrimov? Nothing.
A lot.
Okay, Madrimov is a 54-pounder. Now, to move up to 168, that's 2 more divisions. Canelo Alvarez will take any punch from Crawford, but I don't think Crawford will take any punches from Canelo. Remember, Canelo got hit by Triple G, the heaviest hitter in that division. And Canelo took those shots like a champ. I don't think Crawford has anything to beat Canelo.
The boxing world remains divided. Veteran coach Joel Diaz gave an unfiltered take, bluntly saying Crawford has no chance. He called it foolish to think Bud can beat Canelo, arguing that jumping up 2 weight classes into Canelo's natural territory at 168 pounds leaves him badly outmatched. Diaz referenced Crawford's unimpressive showing against Madrimov at 154 pounds and warned that 168 pounds will be an even greater hurdle. According to Diaz, Alvarez can absorb Crawford's punches, but Crawford won't be able to withstand Canelo's power in return.
Dan Rafael kind of made a great point when talking about sizes. Because he said, if you look at them two together now, they look the same size. He said, people have got the idea of the size thing wrong. It's not looking at them as a physical package. It's who has absorbed the bigger shots in the weight division. So, and it was good. It was a very good point. He was like, Canelo has been hit by light heavyweights and super middleweights for the best part of a decade.
Basically.
He's so used to taking those shots. Whereas Crawford hasn't. Crawford's been hit by 140 guys and 147 guys for the best part of a decade.
Yeah.
What's Crawford going to be like? So basically he's trying to say, Canelo could easily absorb Crawford shots. Can Crawford easily absorb Canelo's punches?
If you're taking shots from Triple G, Sergei Kovalev, Dmitry Bivol, and you're staying on your feet, not getting hurt.
Not even getting wobbled.
Not even getting wobbled, just literally shaking it off.
Yeah.
You can take Terence Crawford shots.
100%.
Right.
Mikey Garcia echoed those thoughts. While recognizing Crawford as one of the most skilled fighters he's ever seen, Garcia emphasized that size will be a major factor. He pointed out that Crawford's power didn't carry over convincingly at 154 pounds, raising serious doubts about his impact at 168. Garcia warned that while Crawford's skills are world-class, he would need a flawless performance just to survive, let alone defeat a naturally stronger champion like Alvarez. Meanwhile, fans remain split. Training footage of Crawford triggered mixed reactions. Some praised his added muscle and precision, while others worried his lost speed. Many believe he won't appear undersized next to Canelo. The altercation at the press conference sparked speculation. Was it genuine tension or just promotional hype? Excitement is also growing around Netflix's broadcast and UFC commentators joining the event, adding crossover appeal.
I'm promoting the fight.
Yeah.
So the reason that I wear the Canelo Crawford shirt when I'm doing Canelo Crawford press is so people don't mistakenly think that I'm doing a UFC press conference. Because I think when everybody sees me, they associate UFC immediately. So I always wear the Canelo Crawford shirt when I'm doing a Canelo Crawford.
And you just have a strict like marketing deal with boxing for that fight?
No, I'm promoting the fight. Me and my team are running that fight.
The big. Can Terence Crawford overcome Canelo Alvarez's size and power at 168 pounds? Or has this fight already been decided before the first bell even rings?